It's rookie camp season, and today we're looking at the Cleveland Browns, and we're going to get our first look at Shedeur Sanders. Throw the ball around, work through some drills, and everything else. Before we dig in, though, you need to click that subscribe button right now. This is where the rookie camp clips are at. This is where OTA clips are at, mini camp, training camp. It's all right here. If you want to see what your players are doing behind the scenes, click that button because I'm going to have it for you. Workouts, training camp, whatever your players are doing, it's going to be right here. But we're looking at Shedeur Sanders make his first appearance in a Cleveland Browns uniform. We've been waiting for this for quite some time now since the draft. I have almost 3 minutes of clips. Like always, we're going to loop it and keep talking ball, but here we go. Here we go. We're practicing now, just finishing up. And I collected the clips as practice was rolling. Coming out on the field, we're warming up. One thing you'll notice, size difference with Gabriel. Gabriel's a little guy. And Shedeur's there, drafted in the 5th round. We all know this, but now it's just time to see what we can do in camp. What can we do in practice? Feet's looking good. Look at that. Got good bounce to step. Looking very fluid there. Looking very composed, too. Looking very composed. I get it's practice. I get it. But looking like we're on a mission. Looking like I know he's got his back to us. But that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling that right now. Working on the feet again. Feet's looking very smooth. Very smooth. Ball coming his way. Stepping back. There we go. Working through drills. Making plays happen. Getting things set up. Now we're doing a little bit more. We'll have more throughout the weekend, too. The Browns will have practice all weekend long, and if they got clips, we'll have more on him, too. And if more comes out from today, because media is heavy. Here's where you notice difference in the size of Gabriel compared to the other players. Not just him, but moves around well. Everything's looking solid here. Everything's looking solid. There's Gabriel again. I'll have clips on Gabriel as well, because I do clips on as many players as possible. For those who are Oregon fans or just want to see them, I'll dig those up. Again, rookie camp is pretty much new hire orientation for rookies. That's pretty much what that is. Going through a few drills, going through the procedures for the Browns, HR stuff probably even, learning your coaches learning you. Come out on the field, you work out a little bit. That's rookie camp weekend. And then the next week or the week after, maybe 2 weeks, you go into OTAs and minicamp, practicing with the veterans on the team. Basic things are being installed today. But you're getting your first look. Everything's looking solid. Nobody's really giving opinions about what's going on in practice right now. When it comes to the clips, I like to relay that kind of stuff. Nothing bad's coming out, though. So if you want to look at it that way. And the talent's there. I did not regard him as a player falling to the 5th round. And honestly, when we were studying the mock drafts, we study all the mock drafts, and I copy-pasted all the big media mock drafts. You could tell that there was a fall in the works. You could definitely tell. I wasn't guessing 5th round. I was seeing that there was potential for the 20 range in the 1st round and potentially out of the 1st round as well. Out of day 2 was a big shocker. It is what it is. Now we're looking at what he's doing in training camp, minicamp, OTAs. He's got a very ambiguous depth chart here on Cleveland. They drafted Gabriel ahead of him, but the thing about this is he's a huge discount for the Browns. Huge discount. Another thing to look at is they're in position to go quarterback in next year's draft. He has to really sell out and do well in camps this summer here with the Browns, like all of them. Like, he can't miss a beat. Like, you look at the war room when that pick was made, and you just look at the faces. That was a meme on the internet. And that's not my opinion. That's my opinion on the situation, not him. My opinion on him is he's better than draft capital for sure. He's better than that. If I'm a Browns fan, I'm cool having him. I'm not cool drafting 2 quarterbacks. I probably would have preferred Sanders ahead of Gabriel at that point and at that juncture, or just waiting till the next year, either or. But when I'm looking at this, we know we're not winning the Super Bowl this year, and we're looking at him. This is a good opportunity. Everything's looking good, though. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. And the thing is, though, if we're going to fall in the draft, it might as well go to a team with an ambiguous depth chart at quarterback where things can go haywire very quickly for this team. You got Joe Flacco there. Joe Flacco is Flacco. They traded for Peterman from Pittsburgh. We know how that's going. And then on top of that, they got their chips in a row for next year's draft. That is the sign that we got to get it together. We got to prove ourselves, and we got to get on the field this year. We can't be sitting back and being, oh, here's the good prospect. That's the one thing. If you're a Shedeur Sanders fan throughout the process, like, we have to ball out now and not have any missed days. No bad days. No bad reps. Hardly at all. Hardly at all. And I'm just going off what I saw in the war room and going off of him falling in the draft, because this team passed on him multiple times. Drafted a quarterback ahead of him. Got positioned to draft another quarterback. I like that he got 12. I think that looks very clean. think that looks pretty good. I think that looks good. I know some people didn't like that he didn't get 2. That was already there for another player. I think 12 looks pretty clean. I think if you're buying that jersey, I think you're cool with that. But honestly, ambiguous depth chart. You just can't look at this depth chart and be like, oh, there's no chance. There's a chance. There's a chance if you're optimistic. If you're going to go to a team with an ambiguous depth chart here. Cleveland here. This offseason, you're looking at what they got at quarterback. And you got gatekeepers. If you cannot come out there, I get it, you're a rookie. And I get it. It's Cleveland. You got Flacco. You got what you got there. You got Kenny Pickett. I called him Peter for some reason earlier. He got Pickett. I got cold. Things are coming out weird. But you got Kenny Pickett, who sucks. Kenny Pickett's got smaller hands than me. You got some opportunity here. If you are who you say you are, this is it. You should be able to beat Gabriel. You should be able to beat Flacco out. You should be able to do it. It's going to be hard as a rookie because you're learning things on the fly. It's your first year in the NFL and everything else. But you're in an ambiguous depth chart here. You have potential to see playing time this year. If things go well, and if you play well every single day, and comparing what I saw from that draft day picture of the brass after they made that selection, especially what you saw in that video, that clip, half the guys were clapping, other guys had that weird smirk. You gotta sell out now, Shedeur. You gotta sell out now. Am I rooting for you? Yeah, I'm rooting for you. Especially if you fall in the 5th round. You're going to the Browns. It's something the Browns need. They got positioned to draft another quarterback next year, another first. Yeah. I love underdog stories. This is what the camp's about. This is what training camp, minicamp, OTA is about, these storylines. I love a storyline like this. If you watch this channel and me talking storylines through camps, you got to know that. You got to know I root for UDFA players. All these players that don't even have a chance to make the roster even. You think I'm not rooting for this? Yeah, I want to see him turn things around. Yeah, that's crazy not to think that. That'd be fun to watch. I'm here for fun. I'm here for seeing things get shaken up. That's what I'm here for. When I watched him as a prospect, I said what I said. I thought he was a good quarterback prospect. Now, I like Caleb Williams better. I like Jaden Daniels better, but I don't think that's a hot take even. But I think he was worthy of being drafted a lot higher where he went. And I said that throughout the process. I dug up every single interview for that video. Every single interview on the internet. And I'm the only one out there on the internet that's talking about these players. Probably more than these execs here that looked at them. I dug up every single interview. Every single one to make that video. of his interviews, what he did on the field, off the field, just digging up everything I could find. I think when it comes to like character, looking at him, I think he's solid. I think he's solid. I think he's a young kid. There's some of the stuff I would have done at that age. Some stuff I would have done. Like, honestly. Like, there's some things I know he should have done. Like, shoving players on the field, all that stuff. And I had a document, I showed the vids. I get it. I would have done some of that stuff too. That's the thing about that. But Shedeur Sanders, now we're with the Browns. We're practicing. We're looking good. I've not read one thing negative yet from practice. I've not seen that. If you're looking for that, it ain't happening yet. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But my analysis here, we're looking solid right now. We're looking good on the field. Day 2 tomorrow. If they got clips, it will be here. So click that button. Stop missing out because it's going to be here. I want to thank you for watching, though. Catch you on the next video.